Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. Now it's real time, sponsored by the Mill Casino.
Welcome back, everyone. Now we're going to join Jason Hambly. He's up there at the Puyallup Sportsman Show with Procure, of course, enjoying himself, I'm sure. This time of year is very busy for Jason and lots of our sponsors that are out there. Jason, how's the show going? And first things first, man, thanks for spending some time with us this morning. But how's everything going up at the show this year?
Oh, it's going good. There's lots to look at. Every booth is full, and there's tons of people coming through. The first couple days seemed like traffic was a little lower than normal, but yesterday it really bounced back, so it's going good.
Now, obviously, everyone's always concerned about weather, being able to get there, but that's not the case right now. It's a little wet up there, but everybody's able to make it in there pretty safely.
Right, yeah. No, the weather's fine right now. My wife called. There was some snow there this morning, but up here it ain't too bad.
Very good. Now, for yourself, you're always up there each year. This seems to be getting bigger and bigger at the Puyallup Sportsman Show in particular. Obviously, the Portland show is huge. But overall, you said the traffic was a little slow to get started. Yesterday was better. What are you guys kind of expecting to have happen for you today?
I think today is going to be quite busy. There's probably not a lot else going on with the weather system moving in, and there's probably going to be a bunch of people down here milling around, I would assume.
Yeah, I can hope so. When they do come down to see you at the Puyallup Sportsman Show, because of course now that they see you on GPS, they got to go see you. What are they going to expect when they get to your Procure booth? And from what I understand, we've got a special guest holding the phone. We got Brandon Brandon from B&R Tackle holding the phone back there. Brandon, thank you for doing that for us this morning. But what do you got going on at the Procure booth this year?
Oh, they got some great deals. We got some good deals on 2-ounce oils and gels and some bait sauces. And like you said, Brandon's here. He's got some great deals on his beads, and there's all kinds of stuff here. There's something for everybody.
Well, of course, being steelhead season right now, if somebody were to come in and they're going to be like, hey, I need a few cents that are going to help me catch some more fish this week or next week or going throughout the remainder of the steelhead season, what cents would you recommend that they pick up, especially with the deals that you guys have going on?
Oh, some of the shrimp krill super gels. We got this new bait sauce here in the coon shrimp flavor. That's been a good one this winter. There's all kinds of different options, but they have everything here. So
now, when everyone does show up over there, you have your Procure booth. Sounds like B&R is in there with you, but it sounds like everyone's there, right? I mean, are there any seminars or anything that you can line folks out on?
Oh yeah. There's seminars throughout the day. I think Brandon's even doing one today around 2. Noon. He's got one at noon, and then there's the guys from Wicked are doing one, and everybody's doing seminars at one point or another. So,
what's the big attraction this year at the Puyallup Sportsman Show? Every year there's something big that's going on, either be it a booth or whatever it is. What's the big deal this year?
As usual, the kids have the trout pond, and there's there's that, and there's all the guest speakers, and there's the Addicted guys had a big bash last night. There was about 500 or 600 people there.
Right.
That was real big. So.
And if I remember correctly, they have the Steelhead River there this year.
Oh yeah. That's where the guys are standing in doing the seminars and kind of going over tips and techniques for everything.
Any seminars for you this year?
No, thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Well, why do you say that? No, I'm kidding. It can be stressful. Everyone to do those seminars. It can be stressful. Well, okay, so when folks do show up, the Puyallup Sportsman Show, everyone, if you're not familiar with it, you can find it online, location and times and all that. But when you do go in, make sure you see Jason. But how are some of the deals that you're seeing? Can you give us a little insider? Everyone, when they go to these sportsman shows, they want to find a deal of some kind. Have you found any deals that were like, whoa, okay, that's a pretty good deal?
Oh, yeah. Well, I bought a couple little float boats for up at the north in British Columbia this year. They got a smoking deal over there. And we pretty much here at the booth we're in, everything's on sale at a pretty hefty discount. So.
Yeah, nobody wants to take any of it home, do they, Jason? They want to get it sold and go home.
That's the goal.
They want to go home light, no doubt about it. All right, well, can you, so the Sportsman Show today, what time does it close? You know, Jason?
Today goes till 7 o'clock p.m.
Till 7, and then, of course, again, tomorrow would be the wrap-up day. So if you do get that
tomorrow's only till 4.
Tomorrow's only till 4. Very good.
Yep.
All right, so last question I got for you. We got to talk a little bit of nuts and bolts here. Last week and the weeks prior, the rivers have been low and clear. Not that there weren't any fish to be caught. It was just difficult to make it happen. Have you been out, or do you have any reports that you can share with the viewers that are watching?
I have. I went out last Wednesday with Daniel's St. Laurent from down on the Trask, and we fished down there, and we picked up 5. Me and Brandon were actually down there and picked up 5 steelhead there, and it was extremely low and extremely clear. But I got some friends that have been fishing the Sandy. They've been picking them up, but it's been okay. It's not great, but good enough.
Now, you have your finger on the pulse of what's going on around here. He's a fishing junkie, everyone. This upcoming week, we've got a little bit of snow. It looks like the rivers are all already turned over, and it doesn't look like there's any more of a forecast for any more of a bounce. What are you going to do, and any recommendations that you might have for folks that are trying to make a plan for this upcoming week?
Gosh, the biggest thing I would probably say, especially if we didn't get a huge rise. I've been up here, so I haven't quite been in tune, but if we don't get a big rise, I'd just try to look for any water with some depth and just fish slow and just fish everything good and thoroughly. Because with the colder water, those fish are going to be a little more lethargic, and I think just beating on them and staying in those holes with the deeper water, you'll probably end up doing all right.
Let's say that you walked into any river, doesn't matter what ones, we'll leave names out, but if you walked into a river, you're only going to carry 1 rod in these situations, what are you carrying?
Gosh, only 1 rod?
Yeah,
I'd be honest with you, I'd probably carry a bobber and jig rod.
Okay. Oh, very good.
Yeah.
All right. I had to ask that question, everyone, because he is out there a lot. We'll see what his thoughts are on that. But Jason, well, good luck. And hey, Brandon, again, thank you for spending some time. And we'd love to get Brandon on some way, somehow, someday.
Yeah. I don't think you'd have to twist his arm too hard.
You guys have fun. Be safe up there. Thanks again for checking in, Jason. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Owen.
Take care, guys. You be safe up there. Have some fun. That's Jason Hambly from Procure. That was Brandon from BNR holding the phone. If you get the chance, go over there today or tomorrow, whatever works out best for you. Let them know that you saw it here on Outdoor GPS, and just give them a hard time. Because that's what I would do, as you can tell. All right, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, by high demand, there's been multiple questions about how to make a spawn sack for chasing steelhead. Not a lot of rocket science, but if you haven't done it before, we'll line you up on what you need and how to actually do that when we come back from this break.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Chevy Silverado and the impressive Turbo Max engine. Flex your muscle with the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. Official truck of Outdoor GPS.